What do you think was the biggest difference for you guys to kind of make that big comeback in the third and part of the fourth?
I just think that it was, we kind of just like relaxed. They kind of came out strong and we were kind of just like a little rattled, you know what I mean? But we relaxed. In the second half, we came in, talked at halftime, we just kind of start playing our game, start playing defense, pressuring, making them turn the ball over and just running in transition. That's like our bread and butter. So that's really what helped us at the end of this game to come back. And, we came a little short, but yeah.
Taking them on again on Saturday, what would you like to see you guys do when you come out the gate?
We just come out stronger. I think that's the main thing. You see that we could play. We was down 20. We come out stronger. I think the game's ours. You know what I mean?
Tyrese, haven't spoke to you since you've come. You got the call a couple of weeks ago. You're coming home. Walk us through that day. How excited?
Oh, it was kind of crazy. We actually were about to play in Phoenix, and then the bus was about to come pick us up, and they're like, "Oh, Tyrese, like, yeah, don't come to the game. You're about to get traded." I was like, "Oh, where am I going?" At like 9:05. I said, "Oh, perfect, right back home," and it was a good feeling. I was excited. And especially because I know a lot of people on this team, and I see how good you guys were. I seen them watch them play in the showcase and things like that. So I was second to none. Like, it was the best thing that happened to me all year this year. So super happy to be here, and I'm thankful.
Florida bounced from the tournament. Your thoughts seeing that?
Oh man, I got no comments on that. Yeah, I got no comments on that.
You're able to win a lot of those 50-50 balls tonight against guys that, at least by the listed height, had some size on you. Can you explain your mindset a little bit, like kind of going up for those balls and in those physical situations?
Yeah, I'm just trying to just playing my game, and also like the coaches just in my ear, like, "Yo, Tyrese, like, keep going, like, you're doing well, just keep on going, keep on attacking the ball, keep on trying to get the 50-50s for us, So that was really what it is. Really, the coaches really just telling me to just keep on going. I just hear them in the background. And I just, just try to attack the ball and try to get every 50-50 ball for us.
That was a game where the refs let a lot go. There's a lot of guys hitting the ground, a lot of physicality. How did you adapt to that level of physicality for that game?
I don't know, lifting weights. Shout out to Chris, just lifting weights, make sure I stay strong. When we hit the ground, it's all right, man. You get over, brush it off. Next play, you might have to hit the ground again, so just be ready.
You guys have another game against them, and then it's playoffs. That environment today with all the kids and you having such a phenomenal game, did it kind of give you that taste of what this could be like if you guys do, in fact, end up clinching a home game?
Yeah, well, definitely the kids were great today. Super loud, times where I'm just running, don't even hear the play, just kind of just like looking back, trying to see what's going on. But no, it was a great atmosphere today. I feel like everyone on our team felt it, especially when we went on our runs. Like, it was, it was uplifting. So hopefully the crowds are like that during the playoffs and we get clinch a home game. And yeah.
Has that been a topic of discussion at all in the locker room about the home field advantage?
Nah, we're just trying to win games and win the chip and bring it back to Mississauga,
What kind of went off the rails for you guys?
No urgency, couldn't guard the ball.
The end of the third quarter, is that where you felt a little bit more urgency, especially from, like, I guess, AJ?
I mean, whenever we get away from who we are, that's what the result will be, We got to find a way to be consistent in our identity. When we do that, we're a really good team. When we're done, we're not.
You talk about resiliency when you're down before the game. What did you see in that comeback in the third quarter there?
That's been who we are all year, all right? I know we're a resilient team. I know we have the character and the spirit to fight back, right? I'm more concerned about our starts. We got to be a lot more urgent, a lot more engaged, a lot more focused. And we will be better. We got one more game prior to playoffs. We'll clean that up.
The front court, like both Tyson and Tyrese were a big part of that. Start with Tyrese, like he was had a bit of a size disadvantage there. What did you see from him playing up against some bigger guys?
I didn't think it was a size advantage. I mean, Tyrese is 6'9", 6'10", 260. Since he's been with us, he's held his own. He's rebounded the ball. He's screened. He's been a force for us. So I don't think he was overmatched at all. I thought he did an incredible job. I think he had 14 and 14. So he was dominant. I thought that their guards really did a really good job of getting downhill, creating mismatches off the bounce. I thought he did a pretty good job in coverage on the glass. But when you don't guard the ball how you should, that's the result.
And just touch on Tyson real quick. Where have you seen his game grow this season?
He's been consistent all year. He's grown in his confidence as a shooter. He's grown, I think, more so even defensively. He's always in the right spot. We can throw a million different coverage at him. He tends to execute. So his growth throughout the course of the year has been really good.
It was a very physical game. It felt like guys were hitting the floor every other play at the end of that one. How do you feel like the team was able to adjust to the way the refs were calling it, or letting a lot of stuff go?
I told our guys this game was a gift. All right, this was a playoff atmosphere. This was a gift. All right, now we can see how we respond, who we are in those moments. Loud, chaotic arena, physical team that's hungry to win. That's what the playoffs are like. And I challenged our guys. We got We got to execute defensively. We got to trust each other offensively.
+9 on the turnovers, and you guys took 14 more shots. Is winning the possession battle something that you guys aim to do?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Coming into this thing, they haven't been the best defensive rebounding team, but they were awesome today. And again, in the playoffs, the one thing you have to take away is easy baskets. You take away transition, you take away offensive rebounding. They did a good job.
Markelle Fultz got a call up. What did he do well for you? Do you think that can help the Toronto Raptors the next couple of weeks?
Leadership, preparation, reads out there on the floor as a point guard. He did all the things from the guard position that we need and that we've been doing consistently, but it was great having a veteran guard in here that reinforced some of those habits.
What was it like getting to coach against Lacey James, former 905 player?
Great dude, man. He's a competitor. He did some great things for us, incredible rebounder, screener. It's good to see him out there.
You talk about coaching, I think someone was helping behind you. I think it might have been your mother-in-law. Could you hear her?
Yeah, Oma. Yeah, no, she's in town. She's awesome. Former player herself, really knows the game at a high level. German national team player. She knows the game. She's always supporting.
So I wanted to follow up a little bit on that earlier question about the possession battle. What do you think it says about your group that you're able to consistently win that?
Well, defensively, I think we can create steals with our hands, our deflection. I think it goes to our defensive identity. And then I think offensively, when you take really good shots, you put yourself in a position to offensively rebound the ball.